All right, I'm standing outside the Spartanburg County, South Carolina courthouse, where earlier today, Circuit Court Judge Daniel Hall heard arguments in the Murdaugh murders civil trial, specifically the wrongful death case involving 19-year-old Mallory Beach from Hampton, South Carolina. This, of course, is the incident which propelled the Murdaugh family to the statewide stage, and it elevated on June 7, 2021, when Alec Murdaugh's wife, 52-year-old Maggie Murdaugh, and younger son, 22-year-old Paul Murdaugh, were murdered on the Mizell hunting property in Colleton County. Alec Murdaugh has since been indicted for the murder of his wife and younger son. And that case is now impacting the civil case that was heard in the courtroom just behind me. Now, Murdaugh's attorneys argued today that the civil case should not move forward until the murder charges against Murdaugh have been resolved, because according to them, that would prejudice Alec Murdaugh. It would allow prosecutors in the criminal case, the murder case, to get evidence and information that they could then use in the case against him. Now, during the hearing today, Murdaugh's lead attorney, Dick Harpootlian, made some very interesting comments on the record regarding the status of the murder case. Specifically, Harpootlian said the state did not have much, if anything, related to a motive for why Alec Murdaugh may have killed his wife and son, allegedly. Harpootlian also argued that the state was essentially using the civil case as a stalking horse, an effort to, again, get information that they could use to try to build motive. Harpootlian also made a very bold prediction in the courtroom today. He said on the record that Alec Murdaugh, quote, will be acquitted, end quote, of the murder charges in that case. So a very interesting, very optimistic assessment of the situation from attorney Harpootlian. Now, as this hearing progressed, it became pretty clear that the real issue wasn't necessarily whether or not the civil case would be delayed, but rather whether or not the civil case would be split in two. If you followed this case, you know that there are not one, but multiple defendants in the wrongful death case involving Mallory Beach. There's the Murdaughs, and then there is Parker's, the convenience store chain that sold Paul Murdaugh alcohol on the evening before the fatal crash. So the Parker's defense has been attempting to pin the blame for everything on the Murdaughs, while the Murdaugh defendants have pointed to the Parkers as the guilty party. Now, will these cases be split? We don't know yet. Judge Hall will decide that eventually in the event a motion is put forward to him by the counsel for the Murdaugh family. But we do expect that to be the main issue in this case moving forward. And I spoke just after the hearing with Mark Tinsley. He is the attorney for Mallory Beach's family. And Tinsley told me that he hopes to move forward with this case no later than November. In fact, he said he's ready to try the case against the Parker's convenience store on Monday. So Tinsley, very optimistic about his chances in that side of the civil case. So we will see if Judge Hall splits these defendants and allows Tinsley to move forward mano a mano against Greg Parker. Stay tuned for more on that and the latest on the criminal trial here on FITSNews.